So, good afternoon. Today is a video about how I will plow and check the uninterruptible power supply of the APS 500th with this battery, which I have been doing successfully for it is unclear how long. First we pull out the old battery. Here he was standing CSB. That was a very good brand. Well, we insert what we have. What I did. Let's see what happens. So, he gets up normally. Plus or minus, there is the same. So let's try to turn it on and see. It is generally suitable for this apps. It's going to work now. Here is the moment of truth. It's testing something there. Something is testing terribly there. Well, it worked. So it's blinking something, see? It works. So, now we turn it on. Here I switch to on the app's battery. Very well. Turn it on. Moved back. Well, now it would be interesting to make such a test here, to give some kind of load. I didn't find anything better than to turn on a regular computer as a load. The load is 120 watts. 120, 122. Well, without a monitor, just the computer is turned on. We have 120 watts listed. Loads, roughly speaking. Well, it's very simple. I will try to switch you. I have now turned on the network. Load 0 became clear. I wonder how long it will last. And I found such a timer, or rather inserted batteries into it. Well, now somewhere the load is 67 to 68 watts. Let's see how much it can withstand this computer. Well, it's been 5.5 minutes, it's still working. Well, to be honest, I have enough of this capacity. Now I will put it on and turn it on so that it works, and I will be interested in how much this battery will charge. So, I put the battery with apps, turned it onto the network so that it worked. After a while, I'll see how much voltage there will be on the battery. And the battery that was standing here will now be put on a discharge machine to watch the shooting. So, unfortunately, I forgot to reset the energy meter here. That is, now I have to charge the battery first. So the battery is infected to 14.12 volts. You see, it's not gone so much 1 6/10 of an hour. Now I immediately put it on discharge, and let's see what happens. What capacity will be obtained? The discharge is at 7 amperes. So the discharge showed to as much as 7/10 of an ampere-hour. Well, to as many as 75, 2 and 8 can be said. Apps with this battery collected by me from these remnants has been working for probably 12 hours, maybe more. I'm going to bring it to the table now and see how it originated. So here are the spent half a day of uninterruptible power supply. I'm going to measure how much voltage there is on the battery, because this is the main parameter that I actually worried about in this whole thing. Will it charge normally? That is, well, if it is more or less clear with the discharge, then with the charge it already depends on how the battery works. That is, 12.2 volts here on the battery. Well, in principle, it is charged. You can check how much capacity will go into this battery in principle. I guess I'll do that now. And I'll see how charged or discharged it is. So, I'm putting it on charge. I put the battery on charge. I used the green terminal. I didn't really use it before. It allows you to transport the discharge more correctly. Well, now you can see that it just turns off. Let's see what happens in the standard terminal. In the standard terminal, it is considered that the battery is completely infected. See, where charging the batteries simply turns off the unit. In other words, we can say that this lithium-ion battery is fully charged. That is, 10 ampere-hours somewhere out there, and it turns out that way. Well, I say thank you for watching this video. Goodbye and see you again.